right. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, October 17th. We've been doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs for 14 days. And here's what's happened over the last 7 days. And this time we were trying to, it's our third round this year of doing a 30-day stint of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, eating nothing but. And the last two, I kind of leaned out. This time, I'm trying to put on muscle. I'm trying to gain weight, actually, which is, we're going to get to that. And like always, thank you for joining us. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Really appreciate it. This is Anthony Stewart. This is Food for Thought. And we are questioning everything they've ever said and searching for truth and, some answers along the way. And once again, I am not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I'm a normal guy. I'm not an athlete. I'm just... my quest is for optimal health through diet, nutrition, health, lifestyle, that kind of thing. And this time, over the last 7 days, it's been interesting. I have been fluctuating weight-wise. I was 178 when I started this. Last week, I was 178, and my weight has been increasing every couple days it's gone up to about almost 182 pounds, which I think is great. And I have been stuffing myself. So if you've seen any of my shorts, you can try and check them out. It's basically what I eat in a day. I've been doing it every day, and I've been hammering food back. Some OMADs, sometimes I eat twice a day. Basically what I do this time is I cook as much food as I think I'm going to eat, maybe a little bit more, and then I just get at it. So if it takes me an hour or 2 hours, if I go back and have another little bit, generally that's what I do. So on workout days, I'll try to eat a lot more. Today will be a gym day, so I will be doing, stuffing my face with as much food as I can. And then the next 2 weeks, I'm starting a feed fast. So the first 2 weeks were basically stuffing my face, priming. And you might want to check out the Steak and Butter Gang. They're great. Coach Martin Raymond, or Martin, I'm sorry, I butchered his last name. Anyway, Coach Martin, he is a big believer in feast and fasting. So what his idea is you prime for 2 weeks, basically giving your body ample nutrition, ample food, giving it more than it needs, and then you start rolling fasts where you break it up. And I'm going to do my own little thing. So today I will be feeding as much as I can. Tomorrow will be a fast day, which means I won't eat anything tomorrow. And then Wednesday I will go back to the gym, do a workout fasted, and then feed. So it will be anywhere from 36 to 48 hours, the fast. So it's not a terribly long fast. I don't see myself having any problems. I can go a day without food, no problem usually. And that's getting to the stuff that's happening. So anyway, I stepped on the scale this morning after a week of stuffing my face, and you can verify this. Like, it's pretty crazy the amount of food I'm eating. Up to 3-4 pounds. One day it was 5 pounds. And I don't know how it happens, but it's putting into question all these, calories in, calories out. We're throwing that right out the window, because I woke up today, stepped on the scale, first thing in the morning, 177.7. So I'm actually lighter, which it blows my mind. So there is some gems to be had here where what's going on. And I think, the most important thing is when you're giving your body what it needs to thrive, I think weight is very subjective. And, body fat is basically genetic. And if your body is being fueled on the nutrients that it needs, I think everything falls into place naturally. That's my take on this. And I think it's just getting back to an ancestral approach, feast and fasting. Basically, my energy is unbelievable. Like, it's stable. I have no ups or downs. My mental clarity is there. I sleep well. I've been supplementing. Basically, I take some salt water in the morning, and if I train, if it's like soon, I'm going to be going to the gym in about an hour, so I'll take about a half a teaspoon of sea salt in water about 60 minutes before my workout. That's kind of my pre-workout. It's been working so far, and I'm doing very minimal as far as going to the gym and exercising. I'm getting, I'm going to the gym for less than 15 minutes. That's honestly, that's what it is. Today will be chest, and I'm going in and I will warm up a little bit, like a couple sets, light incline bench. Then I'll hit the flies for as heavy as I can, for as many as I can. And then I'll do an incline bench as heavy as I can for as many reps as I can. And that's it. Then I walk out of the gym. It's quite liberating, actually. It's pretty free. So that's what I'm finding with this is not only does my diet give me the freedom to do whatever I want in the day and not be tied down to having to eat, which is quite fascinating and liberating, to be honest with you. It's very easy. Whether I usually don't eat any time before 2 o'clock. Sometimes 3, 4, 5, 6, is up to about 7 or 8, and then I'm done. So, and if I get like I haven't had enough, I'll cook a steak at like 7, 8, 9 and eat it. And I'm trying to go with intuition, and I'm trying to be as intuitive as possible. So I fill up with fat. I'm not afraid to add grass-fed butter. I eat the fat on my meat, and it comes in many forms: ground beef, steak, pork loin. I don't eat bacon that often because of it's hard to find good quality bacon that hasn't been I just find if I get a pork loin, I can cut it up into what I need. It's almost like back bacon, and it's cheaper, for instance. But I mean, predominantly I get my nutrition from the red meat I'm eating. That's a whole other topic. I know the world has vilified red meat. I am thriving eating all meat, and what my body has done because of it is a good indication that it's working, for one. And I've been a carnivore pretty much for about a year and May till now, so a year and a half plus. And what I've found is this is a linear progression. Now, you tell me what diet you've ever done that has been progressively improving your body composition, progressively lowering your body fat percentage, never struggling, never white-knuckling any kind of hunger issues or cravings. My cravings have pretty much all gone away. I am now able to choose if I want to eat something and I know it's not good for me. I know it's not good for me, and I'll eat it, and I'll suffer the consequences. And, I've found that I don't work well with grains. I don't work well with flour. I find as soon as I eat flour, and it might even be starch. Sometimes when I have potatoes, it might be the type of potato. It might be what they've done to the potatoes. But I have done in the past, and what happens, I've had carpal tunnel syndrome for, since I'm in my 20s, and it's gone until I eat some kind of flour. And it seems to not bother me with sugar, which that's a whole other topic, and sugar is very, subjective as well. I mean, some people can tolerate it. Most people are addicted and they don't even know it, which is, once again, another video. And the magical thing about the way I'm eating is it's been very easy. It gets boring sometimes, but I think that's your brain just saying, give me something different. But this is the cool thing. I eat as much as I possibly can, completely satisfied, and when I'm done, I'm done. I don't want any more. I don't ever want to see red meat. I don't ever want to see an egg again. But the funny thing is, the next day, I'm not hungry, but I can't wait to eat the same food, which, that there's something to be said about that. And it's very possible. And what I find talking to a lot of people is they say I couldn't do that because it's too boring. Well, I think what we've done is we've gone so far from what our body needs that now we're programmed to think that it's boring. But if you look to nature, if you look to animals in nature, they eat what they need to eat. They don't really get a choice. We have sensory overload with advertisements, marketing, the supermarket. Like, you just walk in there and it's a glowing sign saying, eat some shitty food. So, that's something to be like, this is kind of, I think is, you can argue with me, but there's no test that's going to tell me that that feeling good is bad. And I'm perfect example of a normal guy with, like, I don't have a kinesiology background. I'm studying to be a nutritionist, but I'm finding I'm doing everything in reverse, backwards, upside down, predominantly meat and fat and nothing else. I work out fasted, no carbohydrates. So can you use carbs? Probably. Do you need carbs? I don't. I mean, this is all stuff that you're probably going to have to figure out for yourself. But I think the takeaway, guys, is it's very possible to deprogram the last parts of your life where what they've been telling us to do is probably not been A, natural, A, human specific, and B, distracting. So once you cut out all the crap and you focus on essential amino acids, essential fatty acids, essential vitamins and minerals, magic happens. And it does take a little bit of work. And I've been on the fence with a lot of people who see me and they can't believe what I'm doing because they think it's my will and it's discipline. Well, it was at first. I'm going to be perfectly honest. But I have noticed since I went carnivore, not last May, the May before, that's when the physical transformations really, really took over. Now, I don't exercise like a madman. I've been getting, about 10,000 steps a day, getting out in the sun as much as possible, which is brilliant in Vancouver right now because we're still, we're almost through October and I'm still getting tanned, which is amazing. And the reason I get 10,000 steps isn't for the exercise. It's to get my head right. And I use that time to get into my own self and evaluate, plan, and get my headspace right. And it takes that hour of every day that I get to be with myself, which I like. Sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I listen to lectures, sometimes I listen to podcasts, and it's just my time, which I think that is the benefit. I'm moving. Yes, there's a little bit of exercise there, but that's not the point. The point is to get into your head. And I've been taking cold showers every day. I've stepped up the cold shower game now. I just turn it on cold and jump in there. Whereas before I would run a hot shower and then blast it cold. And now I find it takes a little bit of a breathing, a little bit of psyching to get in there. But once again, this is kind of I heard this somewhere where do things that suck from time to time, and that definitely that initial got to do it sucks. But I feel great. And the trade-off is I did something I didn't want to do, and I persevered, and that's a win. So that's kind of my thing. I've been breathing, like doing a lot of breath work, getting into different styles of breathing, understanding now that the nasal breathing and the nitric oxide production, it's important. So if you're not breathing through your nose, I would suggest trying some breathing. Start off with box breathing, very easy. Hold, exhale, hold for a certain amount at whether it's 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds, do a little research into it. And the Wim Hof method is fantastic. I feel great after. And that's been one of the things that I'm not doing every day. I'm definitely getting my breath work done every day. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to do this feast. Today's a feast day, a workout day. I'm going to hit it hard. And then tomorrow I will fast. So I will keep you updated. Thank you all for being here. And, if I can help you with anything, please leave a comment below. And we're going to get into some feast and fasting. Stay strong.